Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene of few teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
On 2nd and inches, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the toss, here's Williams. Williams loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. There he goes left side. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Fumble hurt.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Gets fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On 1st down, McFarland. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be two guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Watkins, the intended receiver.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll run with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first down carry by Elliott. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Come on, set, 8, read.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
You gotta tighten up out here, baby.
That happened fast and a big sack.
You gotta tighten up.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A good return there, 17 yards.
Been on
and
the losing
Chiefs
streak.
football.
Come on
1st
now.
and 10.
Come on now, fellas.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yellow.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Get in there. Let's get that. Let's get that.
His
Get in
second
that
touchdown
box,
on
baby.
the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it.
Gotta bring a beat back.
Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Go! 15, Lonnie. 15 line. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, orbit. Get it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And nothing doing.
Elliott,
he's immediately taken down
not
at the line of
allowing you
scrimmage.
to not team.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
61, matchbox, light. Watch the twist.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Yeah.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Patterson. And that's Elliott, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before.
What do I want to do?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run forward with Pollard, and he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Come on, man. That was an interception, baby. Got this.
And some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
What, mama?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey. 4 down. Hey, echo. Ready.
On 3rd down, Patterson. And he's
Got
going to
him.
be swallowed up. Sacked
Got
back
him.
at the 45-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Here's Hill on the return.
Come on, man. Don't be hitting me while I'm going out of bounds, bro.
Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Down. 60 or.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Hustle, hustle.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big... And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Got more timeout, some bullshit.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Looking to throw. Patterson. It's caught. Cooper. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for
What
those
the
DBs.
fuck is going on here, bro?
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Yo, what the hell?
1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
This is Elliott. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Patterson. And that is incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Hey, wahoo!
To throw on 3rd down. Patterson escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. He's been terrific so far. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Right there. 54. Right there. 50.
Yellow. Hey, let's get this.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes.
Oh, he just bumped him.
He whips that one incomplete.
Oh, he just bumped my man all off
the
his
intended target.
That's
and it's
crazy.
3rd and 4.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. That play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get the first down.
I can't believe he didn't intercept
that. He's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking.
How's that not a touchdown?
That happens in a game.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Does he know that should have been an interception?
A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped.
I'm playing with a different playbook. I'm trying to
taking a knee, and that's the 25.
Learn some new shit, man.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
10th carry now for Elliott. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
He got stuck on that O-line.
The Cowboys on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On his ass.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Come on, Tyreek. I ain't taking no hits on my boy. I went straight out of bounds. Straight out of bounds. If I ain't got the breakaway, pull this damn thing right on the downs.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
The problem with the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he will have a first down here, but I have a feeling it's not going to be for long. They're already walking backwards.
I don't like this playbook. I used to like it, but I don't like it no more. Don't have enough plays in here, like enough passing plays.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
This nigga Hill just stop running.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes a better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to
Elliott. Wow. Ain't nobody get in that was
across the 45.
Good block.
He's brought down. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Back to throw. Patterson. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
He look like he hurting.
Now it looks like we've got a Cowboy.
He look like he hurting
on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. 6
like
yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. This to Jarwin. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Trying to run forward with Pollard.
Oh, shit.
And some room to roam now.
Oh, shit.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Shoulder tip.
His 4th
Got him out of
touchdown
here.
of the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some.
Damn, Cheeks, you just going against the homie, huh? Rooting for fucking Rico. You rooting for the NFC now? That's what we doing.
Now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Daddy,
What?
I want my own tablet.
I'll give you a tablet when they finish charging.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I ain't about to go on his head. He playing good defense to stop me from doing that.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Now Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins.
Gotta hit him with what he least expects.
Yards.
I know he was expecting for me to go on his
And
head.
move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
That's Sammy Watkins, baby.
Right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on the kick.
Rico can't see your messages, bro. This is my screen.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And
Rico can't see
down
what
at
you're
the
saying,
23, make it the 24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time,
go ahead and keep handing that ball off. That's what I want
to go through
you to do.
play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Meanwhile, this this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away, as we just saw there.
198. Watch 98. Go.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Switch that up. Switch that up.
On 4th down, Patterson. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag.
Don't do me like
and
that.
On 4th down, this is a big call.
Don't do me like
this
that.
Home crowd, they're happy with that call.
They dead ass kept him in the game. Oh my God.
Right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
Don't do me like
They
that.
finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Back to throw. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up.
I'm about to mess his whole mojo up right now.
Somehow came back to football.
About to mess his whole mojo up right now.
The game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies.
Mess his mojo up.
Throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. It's caught.
He can have him.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Give me that!
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And only to be intercepted.
Good pick.
Will
help you, though. Good game, man. Thank y'all for tuning into your boy. I needed that win. Chiefs 2-3 now, man. I still need an offensive playbook, though, because that shit trash. But thanks for tuning in, watching your boy. Hit the like button, subscribe. It's your boy King Davis, the Great Good Vibes. I'm out.
So for Kansas...